Hey guys, it's Natalie. So today I want to do a video for you guys, and so we're going to be talking about some SallyGirl products today, because I got these a while back and I've been testing them out for you guys so I could do a review on them. But first of all, excuse my appearance, my hair, and my shirt, but I wanted to get a video up for you guys because I don't know when I'm going to have time to film another one since finals are coming up, and I like to try to take control of my free time and do stuff for you guys. So I do have my hair up in a ponytail. It is not cut off and slicked back, even though I swear it looks like that when I do have it up. That's why I prefer my hair down. So anyways, let's get started with the video. So I have two products I'm going to be talking about right here. They're both SallyGirl eyeshadows, but we have the little SallyGirl, or how about I take one off for you so you guys can see what they look like. The little SallyGirl single eyeshadows like this. They're in a little rectangle, square-ish packaging, and then also the little baked eyeshadows like this. So SallyGirl products, you can go ahead and get them over at Sally's Beauty Supply store, usually kind of towards where the register is-ish. They'll have like a little rack and it spins, or sometimes it doesn't, and they have all these little SallyGirl products. So they'll have eyeshadows, they also have glitters, glitter adhesive, little lipsticks, little polishes, and they're all just kind of tiny and cute, and you're like, oh, adorable. But I've been looking at these for a while, and then I was kind of like, oh, they're really inexpensive. They're only 99 cents for these products right here. It's like, maybe they're not that great, or I don't know. And then I actually watched a video a while back by one of my friends over here on YouTube. Her name is Caitlin, so her YouTube username is Crafty Caitlin, I believe, and I'll go ahead and link her video if I can find it. If not, I'll just link her channel. And she did a really good review of them, and I was like, okay, I think they're worth checking out now. And she's just very good, like the way that she reviews all of her products, so I definitely think she deserves a lot more viewers than she has. But all the reviews that she's done on products, she's just very thorough, and I love it. So shout out to Kate, can go check her channel out. But because of her video, I was like, okay, I think I will give these a shot. So I'm going to talk about, I guess, these ones right here first, since I only have two of them right here. So these are the little SallyGirl baked eyeshadows. They're very tiny compared to my nail, like how small they are. And so they're a little dome shaped like this, and so they're baked eyeshadows, so you're supposed to be able to use them dry and wet, and they're in the baked form, so if you use them wet, it's not going to, you know, kind of change the consistency or anything like that. So I got two purple shadows right here. So we have this one right here is more of like a cooler purple, kind of heading towards like a silverish color, and then this one's a little bit warmer. And so I got both of these right here, and I was like, oh, they're baked eyeshadows. Most of the time I've had pretty good luck with baked eyeshadows in general, because like the Hot Topic baked eyeshadows, if you guys know me, I love those. And then also the Hard Candy baked eyeshadows. I think they're just both like amazing. So I was like, these must be pretty good too. So these are swatches of them real quick. This is the cooler purple, and then this is the warmer purple. They're not as pigmented as I would like, and so it's kind of like, alright. And then I actually tried applying them wet. Kind of a miss for me. When you apply a product wet, it's supposed to be, you know, very vibrant, very pigment. You're getting like the most out of the product. When I applied these wet, I felt that they were just kind of how they should have been dry. They weren't like super vibrant or anything, so it's like, oh, okay. And then just when I wore these recently too, because I kind of want to get back a feel for how they performed. I felt that it's just kind of sitting on top. It doesn't actually stay on your eye. So there was times throughout the day that I kind of felt like the little shimmers, and they would get like by my eye, and so I didn't think it just really held up that great, and they're very sheer when you just apply them dry. So for these are kind of like a miss for me. If you do like sheer makeup, then I mean maybe these might be okay for you, but honestly when you put these on your eye, you're just going to see more of a little bit of subtle sparkle. You're not going to really see the color. If you are looking for baked eyeshadows that are great quality, again, I suggest the Hot Topic bake ones, but if you're looking for more kind of like just more neutral colors, not colors that are, because Hot Topic, they have a lot of like, you know, orange and bright pink and bright colors like that. If you're looking for colors that are kind of more everyday, then Hard Candy ones are amazing. And so this is my favorite one right here, especially this color right here. And these cost $6, so definitely not the 99 cents that the SallyGirl ones are, but just absolutely amazing. This is them dry, and then when you use them wet, they're like bam. And you get so much product, and so if you are looking for big shadows, totally recommend just checking out these. These they sell over at Walmart, so I absolutely love those. Okay, and then on with the singles. So these little single eyeshadows, they have so many colors. I don't even know how many. Probably like over 30 different colors, I want to say. And so yeah, they all come like this. They're single, but this one's weird and just is flat on the packaging. But the rest of them have this little wave type thing like that. So this has that little wave pattern on top. This is flat. Don't know why this is flat, but it's like, this color is awesome. I'm getting it. So I was just kind of looking for a variety of colors, stuff that I thought I didn't already have or stuff that I felt I would use. And so the great thing about these is the fact that you can actually put them together. You have right here this little thing on the side, and then this right here is kind of like a little gap, so they go together. And whoa, I wish I could do it. Okay, so they go together, they just like slide on, and then it kind of clicks. And so you can put the shadows together. So you can make it as long as you want to. If I put all of these together, you can see how it holds up. Now this is a great idea because you can kind of make your own little palette, but it's not super sturdy. It bends a little bit. So good idea, not as great as you would think, but again, it is only 99 cents. So I like it because like if I want to only take, you know, these neutral colors right here, bam, now I can. It's only 3, super small. When it's small like this, it's not as big of a deal. It's just if you want to put like 10 of them, then it's kind of unpractical. But I got a whole bunch of different colors, like I said. So let me show you the ones I got that are a little bit more neutral. So I have these ones right here. This one right here is called Gunmetal. Not quite sure why. This one I absolutely love for using as a brow highlight. It does have a little bit of shimmer, almost like a little bit of a pearl texture, but I just use it like right under my eyebrow, right here. And I like it because it's not full on shimmery, but does give you a little bit kind of like a highlighting effect because you have that subtle shimmer right there. So that's Gunmetal. Next one right here is called Champagne. So this one is similar to this color, but it's a little bit warmer, and then it just has, yeah, more shimmer in it. So it's definitely a little bit more pigmented. The next one right here, this brownish one, this one is called Rich Mocha. So this one is pretty much like a matte texture, but it has little subtle silver sparkles in it. And then this one right here on the end is called Burgundy. This one is kind of like a satin finish, and then it's like a warmish purple color. So those are the ones right there, and then let's swatch them so you guys can see how they all look. Alright, so these are the swatches. I don't know why I put on these fingers and not just these fingers. This is the first one, Gunmetal. This one right here is the one that's called Champagne. This one is Rich Mocha, and then this one is Burgundy. So out of these 4 right here, I definitely like Gunmetal a lot, like I said, for using it as a highlight color, and then I also really like Rich Mocha, which Rich Mocha surprised me a lot because I thought it wasn't going to be as pigmented, and it actually worked pretty awesome. So I'll go ahead and insert pictures of looks that I have done with these particular shadows. I don't have pictures using every single shadow, but I do have one using Rich Mocha, and then one that's using this color right here, Gunmetal. So go ahead and insert that right now. Alright, so like I said, I was pretty impressed with the Rich Mocha. It actually applied pretty well. It is one of those colors that you have to kind of gradually build up a little bit. It's not super pigmented when you first apply it, but it does blend out rather nicely, and so I was overall impressed with it. The one that I wasn't impressed with out of these 4 right here was the Burgundy. I felt it was very light, and then just as far as it applied and the way that it blends, it's kind of like but I do like the other ones. So Gunmetal, Champagne, and Rich Mocha were kind of like, I was very impressed with them. Alright, so the next 4 I have right here, these are kind of cooler colors, and they're also, you know, a little bit darker, more colorful. Right, so we have this color right here, and this one is called Blue Marine. This is absolutely gorgeous color. It's kind of like a muted blue-green color, but then it has little subtle gold shimmers and sparkles in it. This next one right here is called Midnight, and that one is just kind of a really deep blue-violet type of color with a little bit more blue than violet, but it does have a little bit of violet in there, and it has like a slight pearl-ish finish to it. And then we have this one right here, which is navy. This one is also a gorgeous color, and this is a really dark, cool type of navy, and it has little silver sparkles in it. And then this last one right here, which is Purple Passion. So this is kind of a light, cool, lilac-y type color, and it has little silver chunks of glitter in it. So those are the four right there, and let me swatch them for you guys. So these are the four colors right here. Again, the first one we have right here is called Blue Marine. Next one is called Midnight. This one is Navy, and then this one is Purple Passion. So overall, between these colors right here, my two favorites were Blue Marine right here on the end, and then I also really liked Navy. I thought those were just gorgeous color. Loved how, especially these two right here, the Blue Marine and Navy, they're just kind of unique type colors, and I just think they applied beautifully. The blues right here, I was with a lot of blues. I do prefer to use darker colors like this on a top of like a blue base or on like a black base. It just really enhances the color. So I did use these in a look right here, and I will show you guys that right now. Alright, so that was a look, and I put those on top of the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Blue On By. So it just really kind of enhanced those and made them stand out. But I definitely love those colors. As far as the ones I was not impressed with, it was this purple. I felt this was very, very chalky. The glitter didn't even come up at all when I swatched it or anything. It kind of just sits in the shadow and chills. Like, you can't really pick it up at all. And it's just very sheer. And then this color right here, it was kind of alright, but I just preferred the texture and blendability of the navy. This one was a little bit splotchy when you first apply it, and it's kind of like eh. So those are the four colors right there. So overall, I was pretty impressed with these. I mean, there are a few shadows in here that's kind of like, but I think in general, if you stick with the textures, which, I mean, you can kind of tell just by looking at them, the ones that are more shimmery or the ones that look like they have kind of more like a pearl finish, I think those are going to be ones that you'll be better off with. It seems like the ones that have like kind of a satin or like a matte finish, that the formula is just not as great. And then also the ones that have like purple, unfortunately the purple is just, the formula is not that great in those either. So if you're looking for like more neutral colors, browns, or even the blues and the greens, those were kind of okay. A great thing about this is they're very inexpensive, so also if you just want to try like lots of different shadows and see how those work on your eye, then that's kind of a cool option to have, because you can kind of just like experiment, and then you only spend $1 on the shadow, right? So that's kind of neat as well. I think these are definitely great for like people are just getting started into wearing makeup, so especially for you know, young teens, preteens, or whatever, so like junior hires, high schoolers, or also maybe if you're like older but you kind of want to get back into the feel of wearing makeup, but you're like, what shadows, what colors should I try? This is kind of a great thing right there, because they are so inexpensive, especially for those of you that are younger. And so if you are in junior high, high school, and you want to start wearing makeup, but you kind of just, you're at that point where you're not as young, you don't want to be considered a kid as much, but you want to, you know, you want to experiment with some makeup, but you feel like if you go and ask your parents or whoever, they're going to be like, why do you want makeup? Do you think you're older now? Do you think you're mature? So I definitely know that feeling, so I think these are great because they are inexpensive, so hopefully you can kind of persuade them, like, can I only get like 3 of these? It's only $3, and so that would kind of be a cool thing. And then as far as the packaging, how this slides together, I seriously think that's the coolest thing ever, and I don't know why more people or more companies haven't done that yet. And then these ones, if you do like super sheer, then you know, you might want to give these a try, but I honestly just wasn't impressed with them. When I pick out shadows especially, I kind of go by how they look in the packaging. I'm like, that looks beautiful, want that on my eye. Because these, when you apply them, they do not look like this. I'm just like, I think these are a pass, but these ones, pretty impressed with. Like I said, especially this rich mocha shade right here, and then these colors right here, I think these are totally great. So neutrals, definitely go check those out if you are looking for very inexpensive neutrals. So that is my little review on it. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any additional questions or comments, or if there's any other products like this, very inexpensive products that no one has tried and you want people to do reviews on, go ahead and let me know. And that is it. And so I hope you guys like this, and I will talk to y'all next time. Alright, bye.